Controversy, scandal, mayhem, tragedy. When it comes to Gervonta Tank Davis and his arrest warrant, you have been warned. In this video, I will break it down. There is a lot of fake news that is currently swirling and circulating on the net regarding Gervonta Davis. Do not miss this video because you will not be in the know. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, it's really a shame that I have to make this video, right? Gervonta Tank Davis, there are a few things that we do know. There has been an arrest warrant for Gervonta Davis, right? I've already covered it. I was probably the first to cover it, to report about it, and the videos can be found on my channel. However, I tell you guys all of the time, there is a lot of low quality content in the boxing space. Boxing is not like the NBA or MLB or NFL, where if you lie all the time, you clickbait all the time, you know, you just can't work in the sport. Boxing is like pew, pew, wild, wild west. So there's a lot of misinformation being put out about that, right? So you got to turn to my video, stay tuned to the end, and I'll kind of break down what we do know and what really happened, because I'm hearing people say Tank's been arrested. They're saying Tank's on the run. People are leaving comments saying that Tank, his house got raided like P. Diddy's when they found the baby oil. Bad boy. Take that, take that, take that. Right? And it's like, what's going on? And I feel bad for the fans, but some of you guys have been bamboozled, led astray, and it continues to happen, especially with the person like Tank who receives hate. And here's a couple things before I get into this video for real, where you can analyze it. One, why would you believe known content creators that are Haniacs or diehard radical Shakur fans, right? Haniac content creators, diehard Keyshawn or Shakur, that have shown they do not like Tank. Now all of a sudden, the same people who showed throughout content creation, the same platforms, now they know everything about Tank and what's going on. So in this video, hopefully I can elaborate and clear the air on what's going on. Again, what we do know, there is an actual arrest warrant, which is what I covered. And you might as well hit the subscribe button, use my link me to get the actual accurate news. Because here's another way. If you don't believe Ego or whatever platforms or content creators are out, right? Look at what we as like YouTubers or content creators put in our title, and then copy it and paste it into Google, and then see if you can find an actual accredited news site saying the same thing. So if they're like Tank's on the run and, you know, he was last seen with a Uzi, take the YouTuber's title and either rewrite it or copy it and paste it and put it in Google. And if you cannot find an actual, like the Baltimore news website or the local Channel 3 or CNN or TMZ, nobody else is reporting it, then what does that tell you? I rest my case. Now, I've already went over this, but this is the actual press release. To me, it seemed pretty extreme. I've never seen a DV case from anybody handled in this exact fashion, you know, like he robbed a bank or something like this, a Point Break. The ride is over, Bodie.
Thank you all for being here today. My name is Emmanuel Genti, Executive Officer with the Miami Gardens Police Department. We are here to address a domestic violence incident involving professional boxer Gervonta Davis, also known as Tank. Out of respect for the victim's rights and privacy, the victim's identity will not be released in accordance with Marcy's law.
Now, you know what's crazy about that? The celebrity, Gervonta Davis, his name gets plastered over everything, but then the accuser, their name, to protect the innocent or whatever he just said, he's like, we're not releasing that person's name. So you get all this stuff put out about you, but we don't even know who's making these accusations. And that's another thing. How is it that you have content creators who know everything that's going on, so to speak, right? They know everything that's going on about whatever. My Instagram timeline is popping. I ain't going front. My Instagram timeline is kind of popping. But anyway, you have content creators who they know everything that's going on when it comes to Tank, and we don't even know the girl's name. The girl who actually came out and said these things. So I find that funny. But anyway, they did a whole full-on press conference. Check out my first video. And they're like, oh, Tank did this.
Respect for the victim's rights and privacy, the victim's identity will not be released in accordance with Marcy's law. Report was made, and she sought medical attention. The victim further reported that she has known Mr. Davis since 2022, our Special Victims Unit. An arrest warrant has been issued for Gervonta Bryant Davis on the following charges: battery, false imprisonment, and attempted kidnapping.
What?
The investigation determined that Mr. Davis used force to restrain and attempt to remove the victim from the location against her will. If you or someone you know is experiencing domestic violence, please note that help is available. You are not alone, and support and resources are available. Thank you for your attention. We will continue to pursue justice while prioritizing the safety and well-being of our community.
He's a horrible speaker, by the way, to be like doing this press release. So that's all that's going on, right? You got people who are like, oh, Tank's been arrested, he's on the run. Like, where do we get all this other stuff? And again, you as fans cross-reference it versus anything in the actual news from an accredited news site and tell me where you guys are filling in the blank and people are leaving me comments. The other thing is they're using terms like an agency-wide, like meaning multiple agencies working together, calling it a manhunt. When have you ever seen this happen for any DV case? Now, DV is a serious offense. I get it. But we're not talking about the DC sniper or like like Ted Bundy, right? The dude, Dylan Roof, he shot up a church and they took him to McDonald's or Burger King and got him a burger. But then when it comes to Tank, off of this DV, I haven't seen the tape, so I don't know. If the tape comes out, it comes out. If it don't come out, it don't. But the cops are saying they've seen some sort of tape. I haven't seen the tape. I don't know what's going on. But it just seems like they're trying to make an example using Gervonta Davis. But people are like, oh, it's a manhunt. He's a fugitive. Like he's Harrison Ford in The Fugitive, right? And I want you guys to see this because literally right around this time, Tank, this is Tank. This is a content creator. I'm going to show you.
What's up, brother? How you doing? My name is Ben. Can I give you my business card? I do
Bro, this is Tank right here. You guys are saying he's a fugitive at law. The man got a bag of chips. Like, I'm not even trying to make light of the situation. Bro, he got a bag of chips. He eats some Doritos, but y'all saying he like scared and running from the law and he trying to like, he got jewelry on. He walking out of a gas station with a bag of chips and you guys are saying, so to me, I feel like let this play out. He'll probably turn himself in or whatever and we'll see what happens with the case. But this was right around the time. And if he was, people are like, he's preparing to run and wop, right? Filling in the blanks like it's Mad Libs. He's talking to a car detailer.
Love the Pura Sangre, bro. I have a bunch of clients with this car. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see them. But love the work, brother. Thank you so much.
Where you based at?
Miami. Yeah.
What's up, Gervonta?
So this is I got Ashton Hall as a client every single week.
Bro, the man out here pumping gas. It looked like he dolo for real. Right? He out here pumping gas while somebody is soliciting their detailing business services. And you guys are saying that Tank is like in Mexico and hiding out and all this stuff we're seeing.
You'll see them. But love the work, brother. You'll see them. The per Sangre, bro. I have a bunch of clients with this car. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see them. But love the work, brother. Thank you so much.
Where you based at?
Miami. Yeah.
What's up, Gervonta? How you doing, bro? How you doing?
I'm so confused.
So this is I got Ashton Hall as a client every single week. This is my page. Cool.
Bro, what are y'all talking about? Like, if you were on the land, like he taking a picture with a fan, cuh. Like he literally out here taking a picture with a fan. I mean, this don't look like somebody who's trying to like shake the spot. I know if that was me and I'm on like the lam and I'm trying to be on the low and people are noticing me and spotting me, I ain't finna be out taking flicks. You know what I mean? But again, there's a lot of lies because Tank's name is involved. Y'all better let me know what's going on because, again,
What's up, brother?
the person being a fugitive, this don't look. He just like walking back. Like if you're like a 5-star wanted in GTA, you're gonna be running to your car, and you're not gonna be even hearing no solicitors out.
I do detailing. Love the per Sangre, bro. I have a bunch of clients with this car. If you go on my Instagram,
Bro, he got like a $400,000 Ferrari Puro Sangue, right? Which is kind of like the Ferrari's answer to the Lamborghini Urus. It's fresh. It looked like a matte black or something.
But love the work, brother.
And that's the other thing. That's the other thing. Let's be real. If you're on the lam and like all this extra stuff y'all be talking about, all that shoot 'em up y'all be talking, right? So you're on the lam and you're running from the cops or whatever people are saying. Are you going to pull up in one of the most $400K, a $400,000 car, a Ferrari Puro Sangue? Like, man, I'm gonna be in a beater. I'm gonna be in a scraper.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be in a Ford. Like you're trying to. Okay, that type of car is like $500,000. You know what I'm saying? It's like 400, 500K or whatever it is, and it's probably fully like decked out. So who knows how much you pay for it? But the point I'm making is, if you're trying to dodge the feds and all this other stuff that y'all talking about, and you know you're not gonna obey with the law and turn yourself in or whatever, you're not gonna be driving a Ferrari Puro Sangue. And most people who are on the lam or fugitives at law and all this stuff, even celebrities, they kind of have an inkling, like they got sources, so they'll know like the feds is on me, and they'll know to run. So to me, Tank looked too casual if he's playing. I mean, I don't know where he is, so I guess at the end of the day we're gonna see. But all I know is if you're on the run, I'm not pulling up in no $400,000-$500,000 whip that make me look, that's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. You know what I mean? That's just probably not what you finna do, and you're probably not gonna be stopping to look at someone's IG and hear their spill about how they have a car detailing business and be like, oh, where are you based out of, when you got a Ferrari Puro Sangue. And again, if that was me, bro, I'm gonna be in a Nissan Sentra or some type of like a Pinto or something. You want to be under the radar, switch whips. You're not going to be in a Batmobile, a Ferrari SUV Puro Sangue, like casually putting your gas in. So again, there's a lot of people claiming to be in the know. My thing is, let's let the situation play out. It's going to be what it is. If Tank got himself in trouble, these people are not cops. They're not detectives. Let this play out, because some of the other chicks that accused him of stuff, it went away. So I will keep you guys updated, good or bad. But you guys are listening to some pure bullshit, and the bull is like overtaking the sport of boxing. These people are not judges or the court. How do you know what's next? People are like, oh, his career is done. It's over. It's ruined. He don't got the Pacquiao fight. The girl won. He going to jail for life. Like, his house is raided. Oh my gosh, he was shot at. Like, where are we getting any of this stuff? And again, answer the question in this video. I'm the best in the business, and it's not even close. Subscribe for real boxing. I'm gonna give y'all that. Real boxing. Less clickbait. Clickbait 2026. Let's go.